Hey, guys, how you doing? Um, Today I want to talk about repairing broken self-esteems. There's a lot of talk that I do about our identity and who we are and what we are, and a lot of that has to do with how we perceive ourselves. Okay, let me try to clear that up. The work we put into ourselves, the sacrifices we make with self-discipline, health wise, education wise, everything we put into ourselves creates a healthy or broken self esteem. This is why addictions is so deadly to our identity because addictions basically creates a spoiled persona because all drugs and alcohol do is just works with our pleasure center. Okay, that's just period. It feels good, you know. It's like giving a 2-year old candy all the time. Now imagine if you did that with your child. You just gave them every sweet, every candy, every toy they ever wanted. What kind of monster would you raise if you did that? And that's the problem with addictions. Addictions literally spoils the personality. It eliminates the ability to have delayed gratification, the ability to have patience with the process. It takes away all of that to create this instantaneous fantasy life, this false diluted lifestyle that everything happens instantaneously. And that's the problem with addictions. Now, the opposite goes into really creating a healthy identity. It takes patience, it takes self discipline, it takes us, you really putting into our lives quality people, quality education, quality materials to build our faith, our identity, all these things, from volunteer work to the vegetables we eat. And all that stuff may sound boring or unpleasant. I don't. I've been doing it so long. I guess it doesn't sound that way to me. But you got to understand when we make those sacrifices for ourselves, it tells my consciousness that I'm worth the effort. So when I work extra, when I pray hard, when I go to church, when I do those things that my lazy, selfish, self absorbed body doesn't want to do, I'm telling myself that I'm worth it. I'm worth the effort. I'm worth the sacrifice. I'm worth getting up early. And I think those are the building blocks for building your self-esteem. You guys know I'm a Christian, so I obviously identify with the love of God, and I identify with the sacrifice He made for me. Now, and I have to grasp that, to really kind of bring myself back from my own self-loathing and self-condemnation, because in my faith that I believe that someone died for me and sacrificed for me, so that must mean I'm worth something. And don't get it twisted. There are a lot of Christians out there that have horrible self-esteems. And I think it's because they haven't done any self work. They haven't really delved into who they really are and who they're supposed to be. They just identify with the title of Christianity. So, all these things that I'm encouraging you guys to do. Reading is the simplest thing. I was just telling a client today, he wants to do some great things with his career, and I said, don't wait to go to college. Start going to the library. Be self-taught. Know your stuff before you even go to the professor. It will only make you better, stronger, faster, and wiser. We need to stop waiting for life to hand us our opportunities and start making opportunities. And you can only do that if you start telling yourself positive things. I am worth it. I can handle this. I will overcome. That means I have to put in the work every day. And when I do that, when I get up early, when I go to the gym, when I drink my shakes, when I pray, when I read my Bible, it is telling my body and my mind that William values who he is. So, what you do every day tells yourself subconsciously how much you're worth. Does that make sense? Hit me up, message me. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. Because I think self esteem is just, we can't do anything without really doing some self esteem work. So that's my topic for today. Talk to you guys later.